we strive. Day to day, but why can't we thrive? It's the way they false feed us lies. Look around and open your eyes. It's all lies. Let's ride.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Drax. We've been here for just over 3 months now. Things are slowly starting to come further into action again. So yeah, month by month we're making a bit more progress. As you can see behind me, we've had the trimming done by someone in the village across, so we can see what space we've got to work with. I did blog in the last video the space of land that we did have to work with, but due to unforeseen circumstances and legal issues and this, that and the other, we're not able to use that space, so we're going to be looking at adapting this one. We also have another one, but that's quite a state, so it could be a bit of a mission. But you might see there that we've purchased a little van. It's going to help us get a few materials around, and also just get about to town rather than the bus constantly. But yeah, we've got a heap of sand over there by the 2 washing machines that I've already explained we're going to use for future projects. But as I say, there's a pile of sand there that we're going to use for an adobe floor in the cottage at the bottom. And yeah, as I say, it all looks a lot cleaner. You'll see a few tyres dotted around. Eventually they'll be for the main airship construction, but at the moment they're being used to block the escape routes of this lovely little one. Bless her heart. Well, we've had our delivery of logs, so hopefully that's going to be enough to help us sustain through the winter, as it gets to apparently up to -20 here. So I'm going to now stock that in the outhouse over there, keep it there to winter, and obviously when we're out and about with the dogs, etc., keep picking up bits from the woods, etc., and keep stocking it up. So yeah, time to get to work. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video on the beetroot harvest, we've got a nice load off there. Yeah, we've preserved a few, eaten a few, replanted a few because they were quite small, so hopefully they'll carry on growing. And I'll show you our tomato plants. We've got a massive harvest. We've got 1 and 2. So yeah, not quite sure they were worth the effort this year, but looking by other people's gardens, there's quite a few crammed into a short space there. So next year we'll obviously space them out a bit more, give them a lot more growing room, and hopefully we'll get a few more than that. Alright, so just spent a good couple of hours stacking up the logs. As you can see from the pictures, for them to end up like that. So yeah, I ain't gonna restack them again, because sod that. But the main thing is they're in under shelter and ready for the winter. So yeah, that's one job out of the way. So as you can see around here, from where we've done our keyhole garden, you can see it's a lot tidier. Still need to break up all the trimmings, but we've also gathered a load of bricks up here that we've done the other end of the garden, and we're going to create a log pit in the middle here. Hopefully a barbecue or something similar, maybe a pizza oven or something along that wall. And if you haven't seen the keyhole garden videos, then check out the new Project Abundance YouTube channel. But we've got our finished product finally. A quick update, I suppose. Since they've gone in there, most things seem to have died off slightly. So whether that's just because they've been disturbed or they're not keeping damp enough, I'm not too sure, but we'll keep an eye and keep you updated on that. But I've also got a few things that I've seeded inside, so we'll go and show you those as well. But the leeks are doing alright still. The red onions, like I say, we've replanted some of the beetroot back, and the potato plants are now died off, which I was always told as a kid meant it was time to harvest them. So keep an eye out for that video soon as well. But yeah, we're going to show you the herbs upstairs. So we've got on here, you won't be able to see too well, but this one we have an avocado plant, which we planted from a seed, obviously, but yeah, one that you just buy from the supermarket. Took the top layer off, kind of a skin, so took the skin off, left it in water, semi-submerged, the root pops out, and then you plant it, and yeah, it's doing quite nicely. Also we've got some mint here, which we rescued from a field. It looked like it was dying. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the sun, there's just a field full of mint, and I don't think it's anyone's. It's just growing wild, but with no water and a lot of sun, it was dying off. So bought a couple of plants home, and they seem to be doing okay. So we've got a bit of a collection up here. We've got chives, which we've taken off the chive plant outside as that was seeding. So just waiting on, as you can see, just got a couple coming through there. And we've got basil, lettuce, spinach, and these basically all ones that the puppy decided to knock off and chew. So they're all a mixture of chives, basil and wormwood, which is basically good for as an antiseptic. It's also good for stomach issues and parasites and a bad stomach, and also apparently good for lucid dreaming and has a small hallucinogenic effect. So I'm not sure if that's true. I wonder if somebody somebody that's watching has tried it, let me know. But yeah, we've got a few bits on the ground. And under here, I'm not sure if I just mentioned, we've got some passion fruit that we're waiting to sprout up. So they'll act as nice bushes for out the back. Yeah, cover up a few of the gaps in the fence. At the same time, produce some juicy fruit. So yeah, as I say, slight change of plan on the piece of land that we're going to work with. There's always a bit of a spanner in the works, but yeah, obstacles are there to be overcome, and we're ready to start looking at some of the construction techniques. So as I say, we've had a bit of practice on the old keyhole garden. So yeah, we've got videos coming up on the fire pit, on the adobe floor down at the cottage, as well as loads of other little bits. So keep your eye out for them, and yeah, like, share, subscribe, spread the message. If you've got any questions, then get in touch. But until then, yeah, peace.